Sanitize your hands first before touching your client. Okay? You're going to wet your client down. Remember to control your water. You control your water by just opening up the hair and keeping it closest to the scalp as possible. Okay? Same thing. Just continue. And do not forget that in cutting, you have to always keep the hair pliable, which means wet. Okay? Not dripping. Okay? Because you're in that face area, don't forget to protect your face. Okay? You're going to use 4 standard sections, okay? You can use your hand or you can use your comb. I just want to show you both techniques and you find out what works for you. Okay? Remember, body position is very, very important. Okay? So in this haircut, because we're going to be cutting a square, uniform layer, you're going to work opposite of your sections. Right now, we're on getting ready to control and get ready for our sections, okay? Now, your 4 standard sections, they're created by, excuse me, by using the bridge of the nose to identify the center part, okay? Go ahead and create your first section by separating or dividing the mastoid process, okay? Or formerly known as your division line, okay? Make sure that your knots are fully secured, no hair left hanging out. Okay. Notice I am working with a constant rhythm. Okay. Not a slow rhythm and not an extremely fast rhythm, but a rhythm that keeps steady and making sure and ensuring that what? I'm moving forward. That makes sense? That way, you won't have to overthink what you're doing, okay? Your strongest takeaway today is just simply learn how to cut a square layer and how to get through your haircut professionally, okay? Now we're gonna cut this haircut with the razor and the shear, okay? Now, let's begin. Any questions so far? I'm gonna take a subsection right here behind the ear area. What this section is gonna do, allow me to use this section as a guide. So when I go into the interior to locate the guide, find the numbers on your comb, okay? Cool. We're gonna cut 1 inch off this guide. If I find it, right? You just simply find the inch, bring it to the ends like so. Cut. So this is establishing your guide for the top of the head. It doesn't matter if you start left or right. Just know whatever side, excuse me, just remember whatever side that you're going to be working on, you're going to work opposite of it, which simply means you're just going to stay on the opposite side. Same thing. Find an inch and cut. Now, let's move forward. You still using a 90-degree angle. That'll help you see more, right? Place your comb at the scalp, right? Together, right? In front to control elevation. Be sure to always use a clean parting. Okay? You don't have to overcomb. Got that? Now, take some of that section, like so. Comb this out of the way. Add it to what needs to be cut. Okay? Avoid cutting past your second knuckle. One way you can do that, place what needs to be cut in front of your second knuckle. Cut. Cut. Notice what has been cut, I'm moving it towards myself. Right? Taking some of what's been cut. Add it to what needs to be cut. Or needs cutting. See, I'm coming upward. You're going to keep doing this until the hair no longer meets the guide. You see that? Got it? Now, before you move on, let's cross check. We cut what? Horizontal. We're going to cross check what? Vertical. That's your guy, right? I'm still cutting with 90 degrees. All you're doing at this point is smoothing your line. Now you can answer me. Do you think this gonna be easier?
Mm-hmm.
Remember you cutting the uniform. Okay. Just drop it to 0. Cut. Yes? Now, you're going to cut the left side. You got it. Make sure that your partners are straight. Cut till you got it. Now, you see I'm having to pull the hair really hard. That is telling me I need to saturate. Always work so you can see what you're working with. Now, blonde hair might be hard to see. So take your time, but still move with time. Make sense? Always work where your comb makes sense. Don't always change your comb position, okay? Notice I keep moving the hair because I'm what? Looking for my guy. Don't forget to keep a mental picture of time. Because we should be 10 minutes in, if not 12. Am I right?
15 minutes and 18 seconds.
Don't forget to what?
Cross check.
Cross check. Also, ladies, you're going to be great on cross checking. Okay? Make sure. Hey, not too far out, right? So I have been informed that I have 15 minutes left, right? Am I halfway through the haircut?
Yes.
And I need it to be for you as well. If you want to establish that 1-inch guide on both sides by the ear, that is fine. If you want to make, excuse me, if you want to be made feel more secure in your cut, that is fine. That's not a bad thing, okay? Notice I'm standing in front of what I'm working with, okay? Okay. Cool. Now, I want you to take the nape and section the nape out. Continue with your center part. If you want to, you can go ahead and create 5 sections if you want to. Just to move smoother, that's not a bad thing. Now at this point, your sections become rectangular, which is known as what? A radial section. Come to this area. Be sure to pay attention to your shears opening when you're not using them. Come to this area. Now this is where good control come in. All you have to do, comb the hair up. Cut. Comb the hair up. Cut. Comb the hair up. If you can't cut, what to do? Move forward. Take some of what's been cut, add it to what needs to be cut. If you want to create your division line right there, that is fine. Continue forth with your radial partings or radial subsections. What makes this a square haircut is the fact that the over direction is even. What that means to you is this. The over direction is even because it is forward and it's backwards at the same time. Okay? I have learned what the hair's telling me what to do. There's no need me trying to go through 2 of these subsections. Give me your razor, please. Although you're not going to be using a tripod, I still need you to move your mannequin around, okay? remember, we cut what? You can see, we cut vertically. Now we got to cross check how? Horizontally. Oh, Heron, that's what's up. Don't forget, because it's over direction, it's forward and it's backwards. Don't forget to comb upward. Cross-checking, you should not have to recut the hair, okay? Moving to the left side. See how I made adjustments throughout the head form? Because see what doesn't reach, there's no need in cutting it. I'm coming towards myself. Cut. Cut. Remember to cross-check opposite of how you actually cut. Making sure the right and the left connecting to each other. See that? Do not recut your guide, okay? Please don't. This hair to the left of the head, it comes to the center, like so, right? We're gonna take some of this section that we cut, okay? I'm gonna section this out of the way. Come to the opposite side. We're gonna do the exact same thing. At this point, we no longer need our swerve. Shears. Make sure that the guard in your razor faces you to your cutting hand, okay? All you're gonna do is take this hair, come to 90 degrees. Hold the hair, it's gonna fall anyway. But you're gonna comb the hair to 90 degrees, like so. Comb underneath together, comb on top to control elevation. Cut. Let the razor slide, do not force it. Okay? I know I'm still cutting it back with the nape. You don't have to do that. You can actually simply go in and just texturize. Has anyone ever texturized a haircut before? I can show you what that looks like. Still using radial partings. Using your guide from the interior. Find your guide. Okay. Good. Okay. Still moving with your hair, with the headphone. What you think, Jen?
I like it.
Okay. Before we move forward, let's drop this down. I'm gonna take that guide. Okay. If you want to, you don't have to take some of that weight out. Just go right there and clean it up. Where am I at?
2 minutes and 10 seconds.
I ain't gonna. I would be lying to you, class. I have not practiced this haircut in 30 minutes. I practice concentrating on cutting it. Makes sense? No excuse. So you got cut. Now, you can speed up. Still locating your guide though. Cutting everything to uniform. So make sure that your haircut connects, okay? See, I'm cutting, cross checking opposite from where I cut. Uniform ain't what number 90 degrees. Any questions? The timer off.
Yeah, I turn it off.
Okay. Finish with your razor. Close it. Cross check and see. That meets. So always on the opposite side, when you're gonna cross check like so, go to the same area. And if it reaches, like so. So I'm just gonna go here, right? Same area. If they reach each other in the same area, then what? You pretty much even. Even if you go here, you see that? My arms are pretty even, right? Right? Am I balanced? Am I balanced? Right? And that is how you cut you a uniform square haircut.